Elemental P Studios and Elemental P Productions brings you the show, The Review. Today we'll be reviewing Dynasty Warriors 4, 5, and 6 on PlayStation 2 and Xbox 360. They will be scored by gameplay, graphics, and replay value. Dynasty Warriors 4 was the first Koei game I owned, and also the only Koei game that wasn't a spin-off to have character creation in it. Character creation wasn't bad or great. Iconic characters in the game are known as Lu Bu, Liu Bei, Cao Cao, and Sun Jian. Graphics can be compared to games such as Kingdom Hearts and Fight Night. They weren't great compared to the games, but they're still playable graphics. Gameplay has hack and slash and dueling inside of a ring. Replay value can be told by the 5 scenarios in the game: Wei, Wu, Shu, Yanmon, and Yellow Turban. You could also play free mode if you got bored. Here are some characters listed below: Cao Ren, Guan Yu, Lu Bu, Peng Tong, Wei Yan, and Zotai. After reviewing the game, I'm going to have to give it a 7.25, while my co-host GB will give it a 7 out of 10. Overall, after both of our reviews put together, we have a 7.0. The next game we'll be reviewing is Dynasty Warriors 5, which came out 2 years after this. Dynasty Warriors 5 had many new features, while it also lost some. Some of the lost features are dueling in rings and the character creation. But it also added 6 new characters, such as Peng De and Jin Kai. Gameplay didn't change much, but the graphics got much better. Characters in the game can be listed as Huang Gai, Zotai, Hong Zhong, Zhou Yun, Peng De, and Tai Shi Chi. Every character had a separate storyline as well. Dynasty Warriors 5, I'm going to have to give a 6.5 because it was not as great as the fourth one. My co-host gives it a 6.75, which overalls to 6.5. It was a great game, but not nearly as great as the fourth one. We're about to compare the two graphics from the fourth and fifth game, but with Yuan Xiao. Here's Yuan Xiao from the fourth game. And here he is in the fifth game. As you can tell, the graphics in the fifth one are much better. Dynasty Warriors 6 was my favorite of the 3 games we've reviewed today. It had much new things in it, such as the Renbu system and completely new character designs for every character. There was only 5 stories for each kingdom and 2 for others, but it was still greater than Dynasty Warriors 5, which took too long to beat. You can also play free mode, and there is 3 targets for every level to do for every kingdom. Here is Zotai and Zhou Yun from Dynasty Warriors 6. Overall, I'm going to have to give the game an 8.5 out of 10, while my co-host gives it a 9. Putting both of our scores together, we're going to have to give an 8.75. It was a great game, greater than the others, with much greater graphics and a lot of replay value with the free play and targets, which would give you great achievements. We're about to compare graphics from both 5 and 6. Here's Zhuge Liang and Zhou Yu from the 5th game. And then here is Yue Ying from the 6th, which can tell 6 has great graphics. Here is Zhou Yun from Dynasty Warriors 5 and Dynasty Warriors 6. And Zhou Tai from Dynasty Warriors 5 and Dynasty Warriors 6. Our preview today is gonna have Samurai Warriors 3, which has barely showed anything so far. All we have is this Nobunaga card, which was given out not too long ago. We know nothing much on the game except that it'll come out on the Wii in Japan in 2009. Thank you for watching the review, and tune in soon for our next episode.